when we think about the impact, there are multiple areas where this impact can meet marketers and advertisers. I think one clear area that we are anticipating, and it's almost a no-brainer, is that anything that is basing their value prop on cookie and third-party cookies specifically will be impacted. Calling out audiences first, there are many companies that have been focusing for the past 10 years and build a whole business around aggregating third-party cookies and using them for targeting. Primarily on the display side, companies that are DSPs and DMPs, they will have some challenges continuously building these audiences and targeting the way they used to. One of the most common practices of marketing or advertising is called retargeting, which is the idea of going after a user that visited your site using a cookie. And that would probably be a word that will slowly go away in terms of using third party. There are other ways to do it, but not with third party if we don't have that in the browser. So we think this is like one big area that will probably be mostly impacted, and we've seen some of this impact already with the introduction of ITP. The second big area that we think is going to be a big topic for customers and advertisers is around measurement. And we think this is one of the biggest challenges and a major problem coming our way that is still not being evaluated to the magnitude it can potentially entail. We believe that more marketers will experience gaps in the quality of their measurement. And the reason we say that is because we look on the numbers, and there's some very available data points for all of us to kind of look and see. If Safari represents anywhere between 9 to 10% or 11% in desktop and maybe up to 20% in mobile, with the addition of Chrome, we're looking on almost 80% of mobile, or above 80% of mobile in the Western world. This is a major gap in your ability to measure anything through third-party tracking. And the problem is that most of the tools out there are relying on third-party tracking measurement solution or publisher-based tracking solution. And in both cases, you'll have some challenges. With third-party tracking, the browser will begin removing those cookies after a specific cookie window. And we've already seen evidence for what it can do in Safari with the introduction of ITP. So we're pretty certain this will have an impact. And then if you think about the publisher-based measurement, we do anticipate a challenge. And we think customers will be kind of in the mercy of the publisher tool, and their ability to know what's actually happening is going to be more limited because each publisher is going to tell its own story. And we've seen already anecdotes where some of the bigger publishers are almost double counting on a conversion event and reporting to the marketer and just emphasize what we're stepping into. The last area that is also related to measurement is our ability to understand the funnel. If a lot of those attribution solutions that we are using, we're looking on multiple events and to understand how consumers are interacting with the brand and that visibility help them to make decisions how to budget and how to really think about their media mix, this word is going to be challenged for the same reason. And without that visibility, we may see them looking for alternative ways to understand how to budget their dollars towards the right places where they get value from those different publishers and investments.